Alright, let's play some Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the First Sin, of course. I'm going to start another playthrough. I'm going to start from the very beginning and make a new guy, just so I can make sure to, touch all the points. I had some other videos, but those were kind of just right in the middle. I'll still continue with that guy, but I'm going to make another guy. Maybe go with a little different build this time too. I don't really know what I'm going to do exactly. I'd like to do something with pyromancy, but I mean, you can do pyromancy with any build, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Anyway, new game. This is only the 800th time I've started a new game, but whatever. It's my favorite game, so I don't mind. Who doesn't love a fresh start, you know? Here we are in Things Betwixt with our badass Explorer armor, or whatever it's called, imported, sorry. Alright. We're gonna run through here, through all this grass. There's these little, I don't remember what they're called, these little dog things. Don't attack them, because if you do, they'll gang up on you, and they'll kick your ass. So, yeah, don't attack them. Especially since you have no weapons at the beginning. So that'd just be a bad idea. I'm gonna do challenge runs in the future, but this is gonna be a pretty just like fail-safe build just to make sure. Well, actually, no, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I was thinking about going the safe route, but that sounds kind of boring. Okay, we have to have a very, very nice name. Let's go with Booty. That's a very, very nice name. Booty. Alright. Anyway. Let's see. Class and gift. Knight. Knight's usually what I start out with when I do my strength builds. Pretty good starting build. It's got a lot of everything, really. Swordsman. High dexterity. That might be something I do. I might do a dex build. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Bandit, another high dex starting class. Wow, they have a lot of dex. And looks like they have 8 faith. Why do they have 8 faith? I don't know, man. These bandits are religious, I guess. Cleric starts out with high faith. Sorcerer, high int, obviously. Explorer is just weird. High adaptability. And like weak everything else. Nah. Deprived. I'm gonna do a deprived playthrough at some point. I'll probably use that to do my mundane build. Which is the base mundane build is 20 in every stat. I don't know, I kinda wanna be this guy just cause he looks badass with the 2 swords. 16 dex. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll make a dex build this time. I won't do my classic strength build like on my other guy. I'll keep doing videos of him too. We're gonna start with the petrified something, because it gives us a good item right out of the gates when we drop it off at the bird's nest. Alright. Male. Sure. Either shredded or not shredded. Dad bod or shredded. Dad bod, of course. He actually kind of already looks like me, so we'll just do this. Well, he has to have a beard first of all. I think these are face tattoos, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. It's got the Yggdrasil tree. That's cool. What the? I just want a big circle right on my face. It's a big old circle tattoo. Okay, no. Actually, that's actually kind of cool. Let me see how vibrant you can make this. Turn off the opacity. Oh, wrong way. I want it dark as fuck. Nah, that just looks ugly. Alright, forget that. You wouldn't even really be able to see it anyway with my hood. Oh, one more thing. Gotta have green eyes, dude. Ah! This is really creepy. Check this out. Ugh. Ugh. Just some creepy ass eye colors, huh? Dark green. Okay. There we go. Now he looks like me. Kind of. If I was like 4 inches taller and chiseled and had 2 badass swords, he would look like me. Yeah, he looks fucking badass. What weapons did it give me? Scimitar and a short sword, and this wanderer set. This wanderer set's pretty cool. Come up here in this chest, and human effigy. That's what you use to turn human in this game. You're in human form much more in this game than in Dark Souls 1. I mean, not necessarily more than Dark Souls 1, but you can tell that the overall feel of this game, they want you to be in human form more often than not. In Dark Souls 1, it was like almost always better to not be in human form, just because there wasn't really any benefit to that. But I mean, there was benefits, but they didn't really outweigh the cons that could come from being in human form in Dark Souls 1. I just ran back out of the house and came down this hidden pathway. There's a giant monster over here, as you can see, following these footprints. I'll try to fight them. They're kind of tough just because they can eat you and like one-shot you. You want to get behind them. If you're new to this game, I wouldn't recommend fighting this guy just because he can... kind of tough. Especially right out of the gate. But you want to just stay behind him. You want to try to bait this fall so you can get guaranteed a hit. Who knows, he'll probably eat me at one point here. Come on, just fall, dude. Come on, there's the hit. Oh. Might as well just two-hand this. Oh, see, there it is. That's what it looks like when you get eaten. Welcome to Dark Souls, am I right? Dead, dead, dead. So yeah, but this is good because I can show you what happens when you die. Right out of the gate. Ugh. Ugh. Look how ugly. I am now hollowed, and what is different about Dark Souls 2 is when you die in this game, you lose a percentage of your health. As you can see up in the top left-hand corner now. It's kind of hard to notice because I've only died once, but I've lost a tiny percentage of my health. And that will continue to happen. We'll see if I die again. We'll be able to tell for sure. I'm not going to cut out any deaths or anything in my videos just because, I mean, it's part of the game. I'm going to die a bunch. It's not going to be perfect. Well, I'm glad I didn't just die right there. You want to try to bait this sit. He has this sit mechanic that he does. This. And if you can keep getting behind him, he'll keep doing it. There you go. Behind him. There's an uppercut that he does. And sit down. As Ian B would say, get a sit, get a hit. Get a sit, get a hit. Get a sit, and a hit, and another hit. So yeah, kind of a tough starting enemy. I think they put that in there just like a little mini challenge right out of the gate. But this ring you get from it, this is a good ring, and it actually reduces enemy poise. So if the enemy's poise is reduced, it means they're gonna stagger easier when you hit them, which is poise is very crucial in this game. There's a ring you can get later that'll actually increase our poise, which is very good too. Similar to the wolf ring in Dark Souls 1? I think that's the one it was. The one that made the Capra demon fight a breeze in Dark Souls 1. I'm running around because I know there's something here I'm missing and I can't find it. There was something... What the hell? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, whatever. Alright, gonna come out here now. You come over here, there's a waterfall. And if you do it correctly, don't kill yourself in the process, you get a small, smooth, and soapy stone, which you also use to trade with the birds. So, come in here, back to this door. What's up, old ladies? Firekeepers. And we'll light our first bonfire. Bonfires, like in the first game, heal you. They repair your weapons. Weapon durability is much more of a problem in this game. Your weapons will break, and then you have to repair them, like in Dark Souls 1, but they'll break much easier. This also restores your Estus flask when you get Estus. Oh, I'll actually show. I got a humanity, right? Yeah, I'll show how this works. See how I look all creepy and scary? Use this. Boom. Back to Prince Charming. And now, when I sit here, I have back to full health again. Hooray. Alright. Continuing on. This entire little area is completely optional. I just do it out of habit. Get a few extra souls too. I don't know. I don't know. Dual wielding is weird for me. I've never been good at it. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with dual wielding and dual wield some rapiers or what I'm gonna do. Get 2 black steel katanas, that'd be badass. Farm those a little bit later on. Oh, forgot about you. Dead. Can I parry? Huh. No, whatever. I can't power stance these weapons. Backstab. Always fun. I believe there's a... Yep. Dagger right here. Come over here and we see this bozo. Oh, come on. What? Okay. 1, 2, you're dead. Wrap around here. I'm in here. Do 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 do. What up, dude? 1, 2. Oh shit. Alright. That's enough. That's enough of that. Man, this armor is pretty good. I mean, he hit me twice and only did that much damage. Pretty cool. Lock out here. Here's the bird's nest that I mentioned earlier. If you wait a second, these birds will talk to you and ask for smooth and silky. So we go in here and leave it. Just leave it. Don't drop it, just leave it. If you drop it, it disappears. And then they leave this in return. Okay, we got an amber herb from that. Amber herbs are pretty cool. They recharge charges of your spell. So, say I'm using fireball and it has 10, I can shoot 10 fireballs. Say I shoot 1 and I have 9, I can use an amber herb and it'll go back up to 10. Just kind of a cool little use thing. Now we're gonna drop this petrified something, which is our starting item. Let's see what it gives us. Oh, the white ring. The white ring's pretty useless, but it's kind of cool. It makes you appear like you're a phantom. That's pretty cool, especially with these two swords. Doesn't really do anything. If you read the description, precious ring which grants protection of Quella, god of dreams, makes its wearer appear as a phantom, misleading invaders. He who sets the trap must be wary, for traps are known to spring upon their owner. So I mean, essentially they're saying you can use it to, if someone invades you, you can use it to pretend that you're a phantom, or if you're invading someone, you could use it to pretend you're just a white phantom, which is pretty cool. Make sure to kick that ladder down, because when you come back here in the future, and you warp to that bonfire we just came from, you want to be able to just run right over here and up the ladder to go talk to the birds. You don't want to go through all that other bullshit again that I just went through. These life gems, you use them, and they heal you over time. See how my health not going up right away? Kind of like a secondary heal. We'll get our Estus Flask later, which returns from Dark Souls 1, of course. Oh, that's kind of cool attack. That's sweet. Alright, okay. Okay, I see you. Alright, gonna come through here. Wait, that's the way I came from. Over here. God, this place is so dark. Jump. Jumping in this game, in Dark Souls 1, you would hold down the run button and then tap the run button again to jump. This one, you run like normal, but you tap the your analog stick. You tap that button instead, which I kind of like better, because I used to always fat finger the jump button. Okay, this guy you should be able to get a dropping attack on. Nice. Didn't kill him though. Roll. Ooh, that was close. Dead. There's a door in here. Cool little mechanic you can do when you're opening doors. You can roll halfway through opening it, and it'll quickly like roll kick it open, so you can, like that. Makes going through closed doors faster. Honestly, there's not a whole lot of doors in the game that you have to worry about, but just saves you a couple seconds. I don't know. Enter the mist. I'm up here, and now we're back in this cool little area again. We can't go through there. In the original Dark Souls 2, you could go through there. There wasn't a guy blocking the way. But they actually added, there's a boss called the Pursuer, and he'll just like pop up in random areas of the game. They actually added a Pursuer encounter down on that beach over there with the trolls, so they put this guy in the way so new players didn't go in there and try to fight the Pursuer right away. I mean, honestly, you could still beat him. You can parry him, but pretty tough. This white ring looks cool and all, but I'm just going to take it off for now. Just because. Messages in this game, to leave them, all you gotta do is you go into your inventory, message, and you can leave whatever you want. These only will show up in online play, so you have to be online. Oh, getting some lag. You have to be online to see these messages. I love this part right here. Leaving this dark ass place. Praise the sun. Look at that. So beautiful. This is Majula. This is where you will spend a lot of your time. I mean, not so much a lot of your time, but it's a very important place because this is where you level up. You can only level up here in Majula with the Green Herald. Jump down here. You can jump down here and get some few items right out of the gate. Got a Morning Star and a Cleric's Chime and some binoculars. Oh, I'll go over how items work real quick too. For as far as stat requirements go in this game, you can see here. So we'll take this dagger to start out with. Well, So to be able to use these weapons, there's a requirement for them. So we'll start out with like this short sword. If you look down here, this short sword requires 7 strength and 10 dexterity to be able to use it properly. And once you reach these requirements, you get this scaling. So once I hit 7 strength, I'll get a C scaling in strength. And once I hit 10 dexterity, I'll get a C scaling in dexterity, along with the weapon. And when you equip the weapon, the bonus is shown. See where it says 110 plus 43? The 110 is the base damage of that weapon, and the plus 43 is the bonuses I'm getting from both the strength and the dexterity bonuses. So, I think this is how I had it set up, yeah. Scimitar, short sword. And we'll go ahead and light this bonfire here. We'll go talk to the Emerald Herald.
Are you, or merely a
Very important lady. She's the one that, well, gives you the Estus Flask right out of the gate, which is always good. And she's the lady you level up with. This is the only place to level up in this game, so don't kill her. Please don't kill her. I know it's tempting, but don't do it, man. Don't kill her. Stats. What am I gonna do for stats? I'm gonna put a point in this, just because I need more health. Bigger. Alright, I'm gonna pick up all the items that I care about and I think are important. I'm not gonna go through and find every single item in this, but I'll try to pick them all up, just the ones that I know at least. Come up here. You can join your first covenant. This is a really good covenant for new players, just because you get a ring that gives you a little bit of extra health, and it'll actually protect you from invasions. If you get invaded by a phantom, a blue knight will come and assist you. So if you go ahead and join the way of the blue, like so, joining covenants is that easy, just join it. Also gonna get this gesture. This ring now, when I equip this ring, it increases your HP slightly, and since I'm Apostle of Blue, when I get invaded by Dark Spirit, masters from other worlds will come and help me. So there's actually another covenant that, if they're in the covenant, if they're in the other covenant, which I was meaning to talk about, if they're in that other covenant, when you get invaded and you're wearing this ring, those people in the other covenants will come and help you fight off the red invaders. Red and blue type fight. Kinda cool. Come over here. Letters are beyond recognition. You can see how many deaths there are worldwide. It's kinda cool. But yeah, covenants, kind of interesting. Over here is the game's first blacksmith, Lenagrast. But the door's locked, so can't get in there. I'm not gonna sit through all the dialogue. I'll let you guys read the dialogue on your own time. I've seen it 1,000 times, so no real point to me sitting there going through all of it. But definitely read everything. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in the dialogue, and pretty cool stuff you can learn from it all. Homeward Bone. This is another covenant. Don't join it. At least don't join it if it's your first time, because it basically puts the game on hard mode, and you don't want that if you're just starting out. So, don't do that. In here, there's a cat that talks. Xiaokua. She sells some good things, some rings and stuff that we'll be picking up later. Some homeward bones. Just some random items and stuff. Don't forget to do this. Do not forget to do this. Come over to this rock and just give it a good old whack. And this creepy body will come up. And we'll get an Estus Flask shard. Oh, that reminds me, I need to equip my Estus Flask. There, it's not just defaultly equipped. There, as you can see, I have 1 charge right now. 1 charge it starts you out with. Brutal, right? well, you have life gems too, so it's not the only healing method you have. And this dude,
Welcome to my...
Moglin, sells armor. And that's all he sells is armor.
I came from the west.
As you start to buy more things from him, his dialogue changes. He gets a lot more confident in himself when you start to spend more souls. And he gets more stuff in stock as the game progresses, as you beat bosses and stuff. So kind of a cool little vendor, but I mean that's about it for Majula. There's some other people off in the distance that we're not going to worry about right now, over in little different areas, but this is going to be your main hub. In this game, in Dark Souls 2, you travel from bonfire to bonfire immediately. Any bonfire you visited, you can warp to. The world definitely isn't as connected as it was in Dark Souls 1, so it's really helpful to be able to just warp wherever. But Majula here is the only place where you can come and level up, so just always make sure to keep that in mind. And let's see, when we come back next time, I will continue down that path to the left over there, and we'll continue our adventure. Bye bye.